Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's session of Glory of the Giants here on Swindler's Den. We're ready to get into some crazy times tonight down at the Hill Giant encampment. But first and foremost, we do a couple of quick announcements. I know we keep saying it, but trust me, it's on the way. Spelljammer will be returning soon. We'll be going to a back and forth. Grizz, you make it look like you're gonna stop me.
Oh, I was gonna. There some unforeseen stuff came up, and so we have to wait a couple weeks, or it shouldn't be too much longer of a wait. But yeah, so it's still in the works, but just be patient. We preemptively. It was unforeseen. There was no way we could have predicted this, so just bear with us.
Barely caffeinated with us, but anyway, yes, Spelljammer will be back. Just keep your eyes on the channel and the Discord, and we'll let you know when you can expect to see it coming back. Otherwise, if you need some more content other than Giants, I mean, Giants is a whole lot for you to take in, but if you need more, we do have Abomination Vaults that comes out on Mondays on the channel. If you want some Pathfinder 2E content, that's happening there with GM Mior. So.
Yes, I should also state that has been on a slight break as well due to the same unforeseen incidents, or not incident, but unforeseen thing. So just bear with us on that one too.
Barely caffeinated with us, but with that, be sure to follow us on all of our various social medias, especially our Discord, where the most it's how you get news quickest. It's the most up-to-date news there. I'm done stumbling. I'm gonna let these guys stumble over their intros. First player of the night, we've got Grizzlock.
Hi, I'm Grizzlock. You can find me on YouTube under that same name, as well as Twitch, where I have been streaming Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm finally ready for the final fight. Next stream, tune in to my Twitch or YouTube for the finale, because it's happening. It should be Friday or Saturday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna see where all of our comrades ended up. Great times. But anyways, you can also find me here on Swindler's Den, where I play in all the other games. So thanks for being denizens. Stumbling is fun.
By the time you're watching this, it's the finale's over, but you can watch the VOD.
That's right. Damn it. It's not been 5 minutes either, and I'm just saying S words.
S words and F. Hey, Blizzard will ban you if you do that in chat, all right? Anyway, it's a whole thing. Anyway, next, we have Barely Caffeinated.
Hey, I'm Barely Caffeinated. I'm here. I'm with you. This is what happens when you roll a nat 1 doing dishes. But if you want to see me roll nat 20s, you can head over to Crits and Coffee on YouTube, where some of these familiar faces are over there. We're playing Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, as well as some Wildermyth, which has been going pretty well. Tonight I am playing as Siegfried, the Aasimar cleric. I almost said human Aasimar.
Don't worry, folks. You can watch him roll nat 20s, but I'm going to silvery barbs him right away, so he'll never get to use them. Next, we have DrPhage.
Hello, I'm DrPhage, or Adam. You can find me on Twitter at Little Growth. You can also find me on the Interdimensional Library, IDL_RPGS. Again, playing with some of these folks. Lots of fun things happening over there. But tonight, I am playing Benjamin, the Half-Elf Warlock.
And last but not least, we got Timmy Turner himself. It's Kyle.
Hey, it's me, Timmy Turner.
Pink hat.
You can find me over. I don't know. I don't have anything interesting today.
Kyle's in all the shows we already mentioned, so.
I'm everywhere. In your walls, in your dumpster, in your car. Today I'll be playing Kevfor, the half-elf fighter paladin.
Yeah, and with the intros, we'll do a quick little reminder as to what happened last time. Our group had escaped the Cloud Giant kingdom of Stratica, and were resting to get ready for their next moves. They kind of looked over their treasures, divvied them out, and started attuning to them, and then took their rest. A couple of them were visited by different entities, including Valida, the what was she? My character, a spirit of the mountains that is helping the guy of Cavhorn on his journey to becoming a full-fledged paladin, and apparently his own god. We'll see how that turns out. And speaking of gods, Siegfried looked to his mother once again, a mysterious deity from another realm, but this time she seemed to be able to see him and his surroundings, which was alarming but interesting to her, until some terrible screams were heard, and she warned Siegfried that some of her children had made their way through. What that means, we don't know yet. We'll figure that out later, because right now our group had to head to the Hill Giant encampment outside of Neverwinter just to see what's going on their way through. They noticed very black pillars of smoke coming from the camp, and there seemed to be some hustle and bustle going on down there, so they decided they were gonna do a little deception, make it seem like the Cloud Giant sent them so they could get in the camp and figure out what's going on. Upon doing so, they were greeted by the chiefess, Honda, as she's told them that they also had a storm giant here, one of the princesses, Dasha. As she approached, she kind of hurried the group off to her tent, where she had a magnificent mansion set up. All that is, except for Kelborn, who had his own agenda within the camp. The rest of the group went into Dasha's tent to find out that she knew who they were, and that she wasn't trying to turn them in or anything. So that's still laying out. But while this was happening, Kelborn was off talking to Honda, the chiefess, and she said, "Hey, if you are so interested in this hill giant totem, maybe I'll give it to you if you go and fight Grogor, this hill giant who seemed very underfed, malnourished maybe even, and was inside of a pen made of essentially tree pillars in a circle. And he was in there. A lot of the other giants were keeping away from him. And then as she left Kelborn to his own devices, that is where we rejoin this campaign. So Kelborn, you are out and about. What is it that you were trying to do? There's like hill giants and ettins and other giant kin stamping around you. You're just avoiding their footsteps as you go about what it is you're doing next.
Okay. I'm gonna go to I thought his name was Grogor. What's his name? Grongor?
You were right.
Grogor. I'm gonna go over the Grogor. Can you describe him again to me?
So, he is a hill giant wearing just like a loincloth, effectively. You see like just large flaps of skin where there would at one point have been the fat the hill giants normally have. You can see like his rib cage, and he's kind of talking to himself over by this tent that's been crushed inside of there. He's kind of picking up a bone or two and throwing it. And that is what you see. He's kind of sitting with his back to you right now.
Grogor.
He like stands up and looks wildly around.
Hey, it's nice to meet you. My name's Kelborn Kerrigan.
He gets sight of you and lets out a mighty roar, just saliva coming out of his mouth as he gets up and starts charging at the fencing that separates the two of you.
Oh, I'm gonna switch to speaking giant.
Okay.
Can you understand me, big guy?
Give me persuasion.
14.
14. He's just charging. There's like a moment in his eyes where he's like, why is the small folk talking to me in giant before he slams into the fence, just like with his head, and then his whole body hits, and he backs up from the stun, and then comes back at it, slamming against the trees.
Did that look like it hurt?
Yeah.
How much damage did he take?
We'll do it. He took some damage. I'm not going to tell you how much, but he took some.
Okay. I'm just gonna see if I can get him to do that for like an hour.
How close are you to this fence?
I'll move like 15 feet.
Okay.
From 15 feet.
Yeah. Because it looks like he can't get out, but he could, like, you could walk into this because there's like 5 foot space in between each. He can't get out, but he could possibly grab you through it. So,
I'm gonna kind of yell over, I don't know if I need to yell for him to hear me. I don't want anybody else to hear. Are you hungry, big guy?
Yeah, he continues to just scream. He has like his arm through the pillars, like trying to grab you. Just scream. Is getting other giants' attention, but they are still like afraid of him, so they aren't coming too much closer.
Okay, if that's the case, if other people are watching, I want to try to stealthily throw him food.
Give me a sleight of hand.
Yeah, I've been saving this for myself, big guy. Oh, that was almost a 2, and then it turned. That's good. Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, actually, for some reason it says I have advantage on this. Why? Oh, it's from a rune. It's a rune thing. Stealth. Yeah, as long as I have this rune. Okay, cool. Yeah. So that was a 12 plus whatever. Let's see. This is a 14 plus whatever. So I'll take this. That is a 16.
Yeah. How much do you throw?
I mean, I feel like, we got I throw like salted pork.
For like how much?
I'll say like two days.
2 days worth of rations. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of scoops it up in his giant hand and shovels it into his face.
Hey.
And
That's good, eh? Hey. Look, they're wanting me to fight you, but you seem like such a nice guy. What do you say I get you more food, and when it comes time for us to fight, you take a little bit of a fake dive for me. You pretend that I knock you out.
You get me. Mammoth.
I can do that. It might be a few days, but I can do that.
No, mammoth, no.
Do you know where there's any mammoths? Is there mammoths
No.
just like all around camper?
No, not no.
Okay.
There's none.
Alright, I got it. Yep. I'm gonna cook it up real nice for you. Alright. I turn around and I go looking for something that I can like pass off as mammoth meat.
Okay, do a perception check.
Just like some big hunk of meat that I can like cook and like convince him is mammoth. Nat 20. This green die is broken.
Yeah, you see
27.
You see two ogres turning a spit with what you can assume to be a cow's carcass on it. They're cooking it over a fire.
That looks good.
Oh, think.
I'm very hungry. Could I is there anything I could offer you for perhaps gold? Are you interested in gold?
No, not gold. You got what I want for you have a little cow. You have pretty bird feathers. Wouldn't mind having some feathers.
Bird feathers.
Like
Alright,
pretty ones, though.
I'll go get some bird feathers. You leave that cow in one. You keep cooking it for me, and I'll be right back.
You want whole cow, not just a little bit for you?
No, whole cow. I don't know why I said it like that. Don't.
All right, well, you get to meet the whole bird with the pretty feathers then.
Ready. I'm gonna go find a bird.
Another perception check.
Do I cheat and use the screen die? That apparently is a cheat code. No. Okay. It's not a nat 20. It's okay. But it is a total 20.
I'll say you would know there's not going to be any kind of fanciful birds within the camp itself. You're going to have to go into the forest looking for them.
Which is the worst griffin. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, okay. I will, how far is that nearest forest?
The Neverwinter Forest, away from the encampment, is like the edge of the forest is 120 feet away.
Just looking at everything. Okay, I want to do that. Try and find a friggin' bird.
Okay, we'll rejoin you in a second as you head off away from the camp towards the forest. The rest of you, you find yourself in this magical mansion inside of this very small tent. You've gotten some hors d'oeuvres and some drinks, and you're here with the Storm Giant Princess, the youngest of the three, Dasha. And she has just informed you, but she's just asked you why you were here. Aren't you supposed to be the ones fighting against the giants? All that kind of stuff.
Why? I'm confused by your non-aggression towards us.
Well, yeah, I don't want this to happen. I don't want small folk to be eradicated.
Okay. I mean, it's great to hear. It is just not a sentiment we have heard from very many giants, so it is off-putting.
Yes,
Especially...
a lot of them are following my father's words.
Yes, and especially after speaking with your sister, she definitely has a much different opinion than you.
Yes, she is. She believes my father's mission to restore giants' reign to this land.
So you mentioned that the hill giants are actually going to be going south to Neverwinter.
Yes, they're not staying here. This is a facade to get as many of the small folks' forces to Neverwinter and resources, so that when they move south to Waterdeep, it will be unguarded.
When is that happening?
Soon. There's not an exact day. As soon as we know that, or as soon as my father knows the majority of the resources and forces are in Neverwinter, and as soon as the Cloud Giants have joined us and the Fire Giants are finished with their forging. Now that that my father has the artifact, it should be soon.
Yeah, that's the... So, how in contact are you with your sisters?
I haven't spoken with them since we left Icewind Dale.
Okay. So we may have... I mean, Cloud Giants are probably on your side at this point.
Okay.
Just based off of the vibe that I got when we left there. That's where we came from.
That is why Father sent Bleska there. She is the most persuasive.
Yep. Yes. She was exceptionally persuasive. What are the fire giants forging?
They're just forging armor and weapons and other like war machines.
Okay, because we've. I guess why. Sorry, this is still just a lot to take in.
Okay.
Have you always been on the side of the small folk? Do you serve a different deity than your father?
Yes, I pray to Diane Castra. She's the one that
Okay.
warned me that you would be of you all. Not warned,
Okay.
but made me aware of your presence.
Ah, yes. Goddess of trickery. Got it. That seems right up her alley. Okay. You're super muted. I don't.
I haven't said anything yet. I was waiting for a
Yeah,
good
he's
time.
just getting ready.
No, that was Kyle. I don't know if he was
Oh,
trying to.
Kyle.
I
was
was
trying
just
to-
mouthing things.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't-
I just saw your mouth moving and wasn't sure.
No, they just said I called it.
Hello?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
No.
Can they hear me in there?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, I didn't know if they would be able to. Are you still alive?
Sadly.
Okay.
Why? What's up?
No, how about you? No. I'm going into the woods. I'm making a play for the totem, so I just wanted to make sure that you were alive.
A play? What are you trying to do?
Oh, it's a long story. I gotta go feed a bird to someone so I can get the cow so I can feed it to someone else. And then they're gonna take a fall for me during a fight. It's a long story. I'll see you when you get out of wherever you are.
Okay, stay safe.
We had a run-in with fire giants. What feels like an eternity ago. They were trying to steal a magical anvil.
From where?
Udengald.
That's weird. Didn't know about that.
Okay. So there could be something more that they're working on that none of us are still aware of. Okay, good. It's I mean, we came here because we have claimed 3 totems, and we were hoping to claim a 4th from the hill giants.
I mean, interesting time to try and do so.
Well, I mean, this is like, it's been a bit of a interesting path we have gone on. This is really the first opportunity we've had to come back here since we left.
I don't see when there would be another one either, so I guess you gotta take your chance when you can. What is your plan?
We do a lot of on the go planning. As I'm sure you can tell, it's a lot of like lying to get into places and then just like sneaking around to take things.
All right.
Although I think our other companion has a plan. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but he's certainly going for it.
Well, for all of your sakes, I hope it works out.
Do you know what the artifact is that your father has found?
It's a ancient gem from the Kingdom of Astoria that stores arcane power beyond anyone's imagination in it.
Okay, so it is portable. Good. That's good information.
Well, slightly
Or is it-
portable.
Okay. I guess, is there anyone else that's on our side that we could get in contact with or that could be helpful, or is this kind of like a lone mission for you?
Well, I don't know if it's a mission as much as I'm doing what I can, but I'm not gonna straight up justify my father and mother.
Understandable. Is there anyone else that you know of that is working against them? Because we know of the stone giants, but beyond them.
Yeah, and the stone giants are more of not being a part of it. I mean, this giant goddesses are doing what they can, but there's only so much they can do as well. I don't know of any other giants that are.
Okay. Good to know. Do you know where the Fomorians are hanging out?
I believe they've returned to the astral plane for now.
Worried about that?
The Lord comes in and out for information, but they've returned to their astral research labs, from what I'm aware of.
Okay. Good. All of this is great information. Do you know, this is the best source of information we've had for a while. Do you know anything about death giants?
I know that they are unsettled at the moment.
Unsettled as in they are uncomfortable by what is happening, or they don't have a place where they live?
Uncomfortable with something. Don't know what, though.
Uncomfortable with not having a place to live.
Do they have a totem?
Yes, they have a death totem.
Interesting. Do you know how we could get to them?
If you could find your way to the Shadowfell.
Do you know of any Shadowfell crossings?
I don't know of any portals, no.
Okay.
I can look into it, but I don't know how to tell you that information quickly.
Do you have the sending spell? Seem to be a quite powerful
Yes, actually.
wizard.
I have wizard spells. Yes, I do. Yes,
No
I
worries. Easy to forget.
Yes.
Yeah, if you happen to learn any crossings and could share that with us, that would be great. Also, if there's a sudden troop movement, that would be nice to know of
course.
beforehand as well.
Of course, I'll let you know when I find those things out.
Do we have any other questions, team?
Where's the
Looks
totem?
so apprehensive. He looks like he wants to ask a question, but is keeping himself muted.
That's where the totem is.
I'm assuming that Hunda keeps the totem in her tent.
I don't know if it's in her tent, but I assume she has it somewhere.
Okay. So if it's not on her person, then we may have to go on a bit of a scavenger hunt. All right.
Possibly. I haven't asked her.
Okay. I feel like we should track down our friend to make sure he is not doing anything questionable.
If you allow me, I can escort you around the camp so you don't get picked on by anybody.
That could be useful. Great. Then I'll spores to Kelborn. Where you went into the forest?
That's right. I'm in the forest looking for birds. Turns out it's a lot harder when you don't have a bow anymore. I never thought I'd miss the day that I had a bow.
Why do you need a bird?
I need to trade the bird for a cow so that I can get the scrawny, the hungry giant to fake to fake that he got knocked out during our fight so that I can get the totem.
What do they want with the bird?
Don't know. I assume they wanted to eat it. They wanted the feathers, but they also said they wanted the whole bird. So
if they want to keep it as a pet, I have a bird that I can summon to myself at any point once we leave this camp.
is it a real bird or is it a little fake monster thing?
I mean, it's Huey.
Oh, it's Huey.
It's Huey.
Okay,
I'm talking about
Then why
Huey.
didn't
Huey's
you
a
say
bird.
Huey? You said a bird.
Well, you're the one acting like we don't just have a bird with us constantly.
Well, I kind of just imagine Huey's like a little freak. I don't actually.
I mean, he is.
I never actually picture him as a bird.
But he's normally in a bird form as a little freak.
Okay. At 8, yeah, that sounds good. Let me see if I can find a turkey first. Then we'll go with your plan.
We're at least heading to the edge of camp. I will also start filling him in on everything that Dasha shared with us.
No,
For
you don't
shits and
say.
giggles- For shits and giggles, can I look for a bird also?
I mean, once you get out there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you are all about to leave the tent, it's just, what is your friend doing that is for his plan?
Bird
Or what?
for
Go ahead.
for a cow for the totem.
Well,
He's trading a cow for the totem?
he's trading a cow to the hungry giant so that it will take a fall and pretend that it lost so that he can win the fight to gain the totem.
He's trying to make a deal with a mad giant.
Oh, it's mad. That's good to know. I immediately spores. I guess the giant is crazy.
Crazy or just hungry?
The princess described him as mad, and
Oh,
I don't
yes.
think just in the
Yeah,
angry
he was
sense.
very angry when I went over there.
I don't think that's what she meant. She said it in kind of a way that didn't make me think that he was just angry.
Okay, well, this is the best idea I have. So,
Okay, perhaps we can brainstorm.
have I found a turkey or anything?
You're in the forest, do a perception check. Or actually, you can do a survival if you want.
It's the same. Okay, so that is a 24.
Jesus. Yeah, you see a turkey sitting up in a low branch,
Okay.
just resting.
Years of hunting turkeys, of course. How much HP do I think a turkey has?
I don't know. Just Kelborn, think of every being in this world having HP.
Yes. I feel like I would know, like, would throwing a dagger at a turkey be enough to kill it if it was...
Maybe if you hit it good. Let's see. Do they have a stat? No, they don't have a stat block for a turkey. Oh, wait. I have a giant filter on. Hold on. Yep, still no turkey. Let me see if I can find something similar. I would think dagger. It depends on if you hit the dagger well enough effectively. It's like with a normal turkey. You throw a dagger at it, it might not kill it, but it might if you hit it good.
You know what? Instead, I guess I'll try and sneak up on the turkey.
Okay. Do a stealth check.
Oh, that's not good. That's a 10.
Yeah, it's kind of sits up, and you hear its large wings flapping as it tries to get its body up as it gets to a higher branch up in the tree.
I don't know why you're giving Baka a look like that. A look of like, why aren't you letting me kill this turkey so easily? From the man who traded away the bow his father gave him to a hag that I don't think we even needed to give her the bow to get.
Okay,
He just didn't want the bow.
can I cast Misty Step to where the turkey is and attack it immediately?
Let's roll initiative.
Okay. Why? The rolls have definitely cooled down on the green die.
What'd you get?
That is an 8.
Yeah, you beat it.
All right. Hey. So my plan is Misty Step, Great Sword, try and chop this thing's head off.
Okay, make an attack.
Oh, I would have been so excited if it was an nat 20. It's a 37.
Yeah, you chop its head off, and its body falls to the ground, 20 feet down.
And I will go take this turkey to the cow
How are you getting
man.
down?
I'm gonna climb.
Okay, just doing athletics. It's not hard, but you never know.
I should be decent at that. That is a 20 total. 30.
Oh yeah, yeah, you climb down easily enough. Pick up this turkey.
Okay, and I go back into camp.
As you're bringing this bird, blood pouring out of its head, back to camp, you do see reaching the edge of camp, your companions along with the storm giant princess.
Who needs bows? Am I late? And I hold up the turkey in the severed head.
Congrats. I am going to preemptively, as we like either waiting or something like that, because I don't know if I established where Huey is. Can I have Huey fly back to where the griffins are? Because we like had the griffins hide. I'm going to look through his eyes so I know where the griffins are in case I need to summon Huey to us, and then also say like speak through him real quick and just say like, just stay here, we'll be back for you soon. But I'll leave Huey there until we need him, if we need him.
Okay.
In all of your minds. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. All the giants are actually going to attack Waterdeep. This is a distraction. This whole thing.
Yes, the princess informed us of that as well.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
As you kind of approach, she kind of looks down at you, Kelborn, the princess. And so you trade that for a cow to give to the mouth of Grolantor, who hasn't eaten in a year.
Great. Yeah, and then he's gonna take the fall during our fight so that I can get the totem.
You know he doesn't know where he is right now.
That doesn't bother me.
All right.
Does he have the totem?
No.
Then
I
no,
don't
it doesn't
think so, at
doesn't
least.
matter. I don't think.
Okay.
As long as he remembers the deal.
Okay.
I mean,
You've gotten 3 totems so far. I can only trust you that you know what you're doing.
I mean,
you are. I mean, from what they say, you're on our side, right?
I mean, to the fact that I won't kill you, yes. Or go against you.
Well, I mean, why don't you just ask where the totem is for us? It'd be a whole lot easier.
I can ask, but I can only go so far. I can't make them
Oh, you just
think I'm
ask.
trying to go against them.
Just ask where it is.
I can ask. I can't guarantee they'll tell me.
Okay.
But I can, if you want.
Bird, cow, plan B.
So is the bird plan B or is asking them plan B?
The bird is plan B. B for bird.
Okay. Okay,
But-
I'm just making sure.
I am going to go give this bird to the cow people, so I have the cow before they eat. They look hungry.
Drag around a good cow carcass.
Okay. And hope they didn't want a live bird.
You bring the bird over to them. Oh, hardy back,
Yep, that's right. Here you go. Best bird in the.
Oh, that just
Woods.
a pretty little. It's like picks it up by one of the feet and it's like pulling feathers out of it. It was a pretty little bird. All right, here's the cow.
Oh, thanks. Ah!
Just dragging a cooked cow along in the dirt.
Right, I have the cow.
Okay, good. Do we all wish to go speak to Hunda then to see if we can determine the location of the totem?
I feel like if we're there, it's gonna be more suspect because I did ask her multiple times, and I feel like there comes a point where she's like, "Okay, I'm on to you."
All right. I mean, we could wait.
It's not in her
Near-
clothes.
How do you know that?
I asked to see her hut that she wears.
Yeah, you went inside like the she has a an eave of a house on her head, and you went inside there. You didn't look in her clothes.
Oh, I thought they like were her clothes. It's like
No, she has the eave of a house on her head. And,
I thought
like,
she had something
shoulders.
on her. Oh, I thought she had something on her back too.
Well, yeah, so she's like hunched to the point where it's like
Oh, okay.
on the shoulders and the head. But yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it is.
that back head thing.
That back end.
It's not in there.
All right.
Benjamin, do you know any ways to make a cow look like a mammoth?
Not that will stand up to something touching it.
Oh, yeah. No, like enlarge, reduce sort of things, or
Princess.
Hmm.
How sorry, hold on, sorry. Say he hasn't eaten in a year. How likely is he to eat something that is shaped like a mammoth but would just be a large rock-like structure?
Depends on how good it looks.
Okay. That may not work out. Okay. No, I don't have anything like that.
okay, that's all right. I think maybe you just help me convince him that it is a mammoth, and we hope he's never seen one before. They're a lot smaller in real life than they look.
We can attempt that if you wish to, if you have time, Princess, to speak to Hunda. That would be much appreciated.
Yes, I'll go in there. Be safe while I'm not with you.
We really try our best.
As she steps to go into the chiefess's tent.
I start walking over to the mouth of Grolantor with not helping at all with the cow, just like waiting for Kelborn to drag this cow over there.
Hello, Gore. Go, Gore.
Yes, like as you're approaching, he's like trying to rip the pillars apart to get at you to get this cow.
Do you remember me?
Food. You
That's
hear the
right.
snapping of the timber as he's trying to pull it apart.
That's right. I'm your friend who gives you food.
You're the food.
No, I give you food.
Yes.
That's right. My name's Kelborn. Can you say Kaleborn?
Food.
Kaleborn.
Snap. Trying to get through the timbers.
I will give you this food, but I want to make sure that you remember me. So if you want the food, you have to say my name.
Give me, first off, a stealth check.
Oh, that's true. Shit.
With disadvantage, because you're freaking a cow
disadvantage,
over
okay.
here.
Okay, that's not... I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. That is a 15.
15. Let me check something quick. Lucky duck. All right. Yeah. Someone seems to come over.
Kaleborn.
Give me a persuasion.
Oh boy.
But keep making him roll. You'll roll bad eventually.
I mean, I'm rolling bad. I just have such high bonuses. That is a 16.
Cow food.
That's close. Kaleborn. Like from your mother.
Can
Snap. You can like see the timbers starting to bend as he's pulling on him now.
Can I do any sort of check to see if like we can truly reason with this giant?
Yeah, do an insight.
Okay. That's great. Glad I rolled. That's an 8.
You see a hungry giant. He does at this point, as the timbers are starting, like, you can see the splinters coming off of it. Just, Kaleborn. So he's starting to pull them apart.
Okay, Yep. I rip off a leg. And I throw it in.
Do enough legs because you're ripping a cow leg off.
Well, I use my greatsword.
Okay, yeah, that's fine then.
And then I say, do you remember our deal?
As soon as you throw it, he grabs it, just starts eating it, and finishes it really quick. More.
There's more mammoth where that came from.
More.
Do you remember?
More.
Kaleborn, that's good. That's my name. What are you gonna do for Kaleborn?
Eat Kaleborn more.
I will cut off like one of the front legs and throw that in, and then I'll say, now when we go to fight, when I punch you, you pretend to go to sleep, and I will bring you more food. Kaleborn food.
Kaleborn more food now. Fight.
Fight.
I don't know if this is going to work out. I would say still feed him the rest of the cow so that he does not break out of containment. I don't know.
Yeah, can I check the timber?
Yeah, do a perception.
Giants count as humanoids.
Nope. Because giants.
That is a 21.
Effectively, it's getting there. It's like, to say it mechanically, there's 2 more checks he has to do to break it. And he's passed every check he's done so far. So
That's pretty strong. I wonder what kind of trees those are.
Ready? Go Gore. I will give you this. Remember, Kaleborn will give you food. When I punch you, pretend to sleep.
Eat, sleep, Kaleborn, punch.
I throw the rest of the food into the
Right. He just grabs
cow.
it, just starts tearing it apart. Yeah, and he's just there's a few hill giants kind of like, oh, we probably shouldn't be doing that, but they're not like coming over you because they're afraid.
Eddie, I'll see you later.
See you later.
Kaleborn.
You're gonna get destroyed.
I think it's a good plan B.
Or Z.
It's certainly a plan.
I might even be able to take him if it was a fair fight.
Are you able to use your sword?
No, but I can.
So
I can double my size, and my punches do more. I feel like because there's more surface area.
Feel okay. Certainly a risky play.
He was also getting out of his enclosure with no trouble.
Yeah, pretty simply. Could you do you think you'd be able to tear down those saplings? And answer me honestly.
The saplings?
They're,
Well,
no, they're
the
not
trees.
saplings. They are trees. Yeah.
Young
Trees.
trees.
Is there a tree nearby
No.
that's not one of those?
I mean, there's only the trees that are being used as the cage because you're in the middle of the encampment and like a lot of everything's been crushed down with these giants just walking around.
Yeah, you would show you, but there's no trees around.
Are people looking at us right now?
Do a perception.
I do one of those as well.
Yeah.
15.
Now,
You see, there's like a couple of the hill giants and ettins and ogres like look at you once in a while, but they aren't like paying attention to you. They were very nervous when you were interacting with Gogor. But
I just want to test it out. Can I just do a punch
what do you punch
on the tree?
on the pen?
Yeah.
Do you get close enough to the pen to punch it?
He's eating right now.
He's almost done.
Oh.
You can. I'm not gonna say you can't. Well,
I'm just gonna shield if he tries to get me.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch it.
okay.
Oh. I mean, it's a tree. But 16.
16. Yeah, you punch it and it feels like a solid tree. Like it's like punching a tree for you. There's like a little bit of an impact because you are stronger than most people are, but it's not like you're gonna punch through it or anything. Give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Wait. What was that thing? Hold on.
wait.
Okay. Okay. What's my shield bonus AC?
2. Or no, 3. I think 3 is for
Yeah,
that
it's
shield.
3. So I effectively get a plus.
Oh my god, I have a plan.
Do you?
After enacting the other one. Now
It is 22.
he rolled a 19. You see the fist coming for you as you're like turning around to tell him about your experience punching the tree. You're able to jump away as the fist closes where you just were.
Too slow.
Ugh, you food, Kelborn, bring you food.
Let's wait.
See, you come here. He bring me food.
Is he talking common? Because I don't understand giant.
I guess no, you don't understand what he's saying. He is speaking in giant.
I think he likes you,
It's best-
Kip Horn.
It's best you don't know.
So I'll say in the brains. So, can anybody here cast a spell of invisibility?
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay. What if...
No,
No?
none of us can. He was lying.
I was thinking, what if someone cast that on Finksy, and Finksy holds the sword at the same time as me, so the sword is invisible as well, and then I can use the sword during the fight.
That doesn't mean the wounds won't be invisible.
I can't hold your sword.
No,
I'm too small.
I would be holding it at the same time as you.
I think it technically has to be my sword for it to work. I don't think I can just hold it.
As long as you're holding it, is anything you're holding or touching, carrying?
I'm gonna go back into your armor and look into this and see if that's what can actually happen. I know there is like your stuff disappear. I'll be right back. Go to
Hey, you do that.
She goes
please.
to Google.
Doesn't matter because we don't have invisibility.
Yeah, no, that's not something we've picked up since.
She comes back out. I'd have to be carrying it, and technically, if I'm just holding it, I'm not carrying it. You're carrying it for me.
It was an idea.
It was.
I mean,
but I'm gonna be
there are
on you.
like, if it comes down to this, there are other things that we can try to make this easier for you. But hopefully we don't have to. Let's wait to see if the princess can learn where the totem is. I can also recall Huey, and he can do some scouting for us as well in the tent.
Yeah, it's at this point the princess comes up behind you. She's got it. It's in her pocket. She tried telling me it's hidden in a safe place, and I could see her right through her, trying to sound more cunning than she is, and then I saw it in her pocket.
Okay.
It's like sewn shut so it doesn't fall out, but she's got it.
Okay.
That's much easier because I may have also planned a rendezvous for tonight with her. One that I fully did not intend to partake in, but I mean.
So, are you going to live through that encounter?
I was more thinking the moment the clothes are off, I'm grabbing the totem and I'm running out of there.
Wait, why are the clothes are off? Where are clothes at?
It's so when a human and a giant love each other very much. One of them
Mary,
gets squished.
You're wed.
I don't know. I've heard stories of orcs and giants in farmhouses.
Bugbears and ogres?
That was a bugbear.
It was a bugbear. It was a bugbear. It wasn't an orc. There's no orcs in that game, is there? Dang it.
So the issue with that is we then piss off the entire giant camp while we're in the center of it.
You guys leave.
So then you are here alone.
You pick me up on the griffin once I have the totem.
Okay, so we still have an entire giant camp angry at us who can throw rocks. I don't love it, but I really think you fighting this giant is honestly the best way that we have about this.
Okay, I'll do it. You just have to promise me that you won't let it eat me.
I'm gonna do my best to not let it eat you.
Yeah, if I go down, step in. Step in.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna do that. I'll do something else, but I'm not gonna do that.
Just don't let me be eaten.
My expertise is taking the hits. I don't know how else I can help you.
That reminds me, you have a shield, correct?
What are you?
May I
What?
borrow it? Something to hide behind while he's punching me?
Sure?
Isn't that like a special chosen one shield? Is it going to work for you?
Oh,
Yeah,
do you have your old shield still?
Oh yeah, I never sold it.
He just has one shield on his arm and one shield on his back this whole time.
Oh, that's where it's been.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't try to take your special shield.
Yeah, I didn't know if it would work for you. But I can give you my old shield.
Great.
Maybe you should give him the ring as well.
Oh, wait, that's
Gee.
right. Bonded, right, or
Oh.
something?
All we have is. You're breaking with me up. You're breaking with me now. I'm joking. I'll give the. I'll give the ring.
So you'd have 2 rings then, because he already has the ring of Amity. And he,
Amity?
give him...
Mine. It broke.
Oh, it broke? I thought
Because he
you
went too
came
far.
Back in.
No, we looked that up. It didn't break because he went too far.
Oh.
Yours doesn't have the reaction on it. Has to be within 60 feet, but the bond isn't by distance.
Yeah, you're still bonded. You just couldn't have done anything when you were far away. But now you can. Now you're
So,
back together.
if you stick near the fight, if Siegfried heals you, does it heal me? Because that's not interfering in the fight. They won't know. They're giants. They're not that smart. And you just heal Kevhorn, and then it'll heal me.
Yep.
Look, I think this is doable.
Okay. You go talk to Hunda and see how quickly this fight is going to happen. Because I can maybe try to subtly soften him up before you start fighting him.
It's the first time Kev might do actual spells.
Alright. If there's any other sort of preparations we can think of that might boost me before the fight, get me jazzed up.
We have to know how soon it's going to be.
Mhm.
So depending on what it is, we may have to do it kind of immediately before.
Would you prefer for the creature to hit you less, or for you to block? I'm basically asking if you want Bane or Shield of Faith.
Bane you would have to cast on the creature. I feel like that they might see that. So Shield of Faith.
That's
There's
my
a few things I want to do. But again, not knowing exactly when this is going to start.
Right.
Let's do it right now.
Just as an FYI, there's a couple things I want to do.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go find Hunda. Where was Hunda? I say to the big giant princess.
I was gonna say, which big giant? She's in her tent.
And which pocket was the totem in?
Left pocket. But again, it's sewn shut, so.
Okay.
Let's all go talk to her. It actually might be best just to really nail down the details of this fight.
Do you want me with you, or?
If
Please.
you wish to come with us, your presence would not be looked down upon.
I can do that. You'll head over to this large tent with like red designs painted on it. They're like very sloppily painted, like whatever they used to paint it ran after they did so. So it's just like drops of paint running down the side, kind of adding to the design in its own way. And you can see like tusks and horns hanging off the sides of the tent as you enter. And inside is just a large like bed made out of straw and a singular large rock that Honda is sitting on.
Hunda!
You come, hey big boy, you come in my
Give
tent
me a
already.
hug.
Oh, come here.
I'm gonna...
She grabs you with one hand and just puts you right to her chest.
Oh, I give her a hug. Can I feel... Totem!
No.
You do a sleight of hand.
That's a... Oh, I have advantage on these. I forgot. Good thing, too. Okay, so dirty 20.
You don't feel any pockets or totems on the top part of her clothing.
Alright. Well, I brought my friends.
Full on groping her.
I brought my friends. I think we're gonna do that fight.
Oh, you ready for it now?
What do you guys think?
This is through spores. I don't know. You just fed that thing.
That might make it more docile.
Full. What are the terms of this fight?
No use weapon. You punch each other. Whoever knockout win.
Would you allow shields?
Yeah, if you need a shield because you're a little wimp, I suppose.
Well,
Okay. So as long as it's just punching, fists only.
Yeah, you punch with their hands. I guess he
Punching.
wouldn't get totem if he win. He already's giant. Yeah, but he gonna be Scion, so you know, if you lose, I guess we got somebody else.
I'm not going to say it, but in his head, Benjamin is thinking, Kelborn loses. I think the mouth just gets to eat him. I think that's going to be his reward. I think that's what he gets out of this fight.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a reward as much as that's just what happens.
Yeah,
because what are
yeah.
they gonna do?
right, yep. I think I'm ready.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay, yes. Yep, punching only. Excellent. I'm glad we have agreed upon those terms.
No eating, correct?
I cannot say for Gogor. He do what he wants, you know.
Before
If you want to
wait.
try and eat him after, go ahead, I guess.
Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Before we go, if I'm going to be risking life and limb, is there any chance I can see that the totem does indeed exist?
You don't trust me after all we've been through.
You guys just met today.
Yeah,
Don't question it.
we walk around the camp together. We talk.
You know what? That's true. That was rude of me. I'm sorry.
I'm a little hurt, Kelborn. I thought we had something.
Okay, I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna win this fight.
Meter change so drastic.
I'm going to win this fight in your honor.
Oh, I can't wait to see it.
It's gonna be so funny if you lose.
Let's just say when you see me grow out there, all of me is growing.
I'm suddenly uncomfortable.
All right then.
I need to leave.
I just scooting some tokens on there that weren't on there before.
Never mind. Oh no.
Paste you little dinguses. All right,
I'm
just
getting my
a
ass
moment
kicked. I
here.
really hope that I can get out of here before I die.
All right, so you guys start heading to the ring, the pen. Honda is leading you. Princess Dasha is behind you, and you can see, like, as you're walking out, Honda's like, "All right, everybody, get over at the pen. We have a big fight happening. Little small folk, big man gonna fight Gogor. It's going to be a great time." You see as the other giants begin to follow, hill giants, frost giants, ettins, ogres, and you do see the larger frost giant with the multiple heads is pushing his way through the crowd to get close to all of you, or at least close to the pen.
I would like to, in all of this kerfuffle and giants and things like that, try to, like, get lost in the crowd a little bit, or, like, become less noticeable to the giants.
Okay.
Because I would like to do something when we get within 120 feet.
Give me stealth check.
Okay. That's not very good. That's a 9.
It's a 9. What's her name? Dasha sees that you're trying to get away, and she, like, she kind of brings her large iron scepter towards you and kind of bumps you in the back with it and gives you guidance, so you can add a d4 to that.
To a 12.
Okay, yeah. You start sneaking into the crowd.
Great. When I am 120 feet away from Grogu. Grogu? Not
Grogor.
Grogu.
His name's kind of
Grogor.
changed. He's kind of fluctuating between
Grogor.
Gogor, and Grogor, yeah.
When I'm within 120 feet of Grogor, I would like to cast Rowlotham's Psychic Lance.
Ooh, Dougie, what are all of the words for that?
So it is only verbal, so I just need to say his name as part of it. That's why I'm like trying to get lost in the crowd. You unleash a shimmering lance of psychic power from your forehead at a creature you can see within range. Alternatively, you can utter a creature's name. If the name target is within range, it becomes the spell's target even if you can't see it. Target must make an intelligence saving throw. It is DC 18.
DC 18. Let me tell you, he can't make that.
Great.
Even with a nat 20, cannot make that.
Cool. I love it. I love it. So I'm mostly doing this for the damage because the secondary effect would be more noticeable. So he is going to take 8d6 psychic damage because he's going to fail that save. He is then also unconscious. He's rendered incapacitated for 1 round, essentially until the start of my next turn. So like for a round, he just like flops over and then we'll come back. But,
It is only 6 seconds and you aren't quite there yet.
yeah, that's why like right when I'm like within that 120, I'm hoping people will just be like, he's a crazy giant. He just fell over for a second. It's fine.
All right. So yeah, that won't
Very
take effect in the fight, but it does.
Eager
happen,
for our fight.
Yes, that's like I'm just trying to chip down his health before we get into it.
Yeah. Really damage.
Don't forget, he took damage slamming into that tree earlier.
Yeah.
one bludgeon.
Didn't roll great.
This is gonna be crazy.
Can I use magic?
Yeah, I rolled pretty.
No. Why? You can't use magic. That's not fair.
Oh, I thought he was a mage.
No, we have mage over there. She points at it, just like a smelly old giant sitting in the corner.
He takes 25 psychic damage.
Woof.
We're gonna be
All
here
right.
a while.
As you guys are walking up, you see him just laying on the ground.
When he gets up, it's only for a round.
He just stand up. It's like, just looking around confused. Oh, must have been taking a nap, I guess.
Yep.
He's just like a truck just hit him.
All right, you guys get close to Pen. Is there any space you guys want to get to? Actually, you know what? Let me bring you to the map after I make sure everybody's in a good spot. All right, cool.
I will spores to Kelborn. Just tell me whenever you want your punch to hit extra hard.
Oh. Will it be obvious?
I've never done this effect before, so I don't know.
All right, you guys are at the top near Honda there. I don't have Princess Dosha as a token.
Okay.
Oh, that's not her.
I didn't make one. Yeah, Honda's right here. You can see as you get closer to, there's like skeletal remains of some animals, and there also seems to be like there's a lot of bones that have been pulverized into the dirt, but you do see like half of a giant skeleton as well in there.
Well,
Siegfried's gonna go over to Kelborn, kind of like a coach talks to his fighter before entering the ring. And he'll say, "Beloved Kelborn, Prince of Flowers, and bearer of courage, you stand before the formidable challenge of a hill giant, Scion. Let your spirit be fortified by the unwavering strength of your convictions. You are not alone in this fray, for your friends and the light of Ilmater shines brightly upon you, guiding your steps and lending you fortitude to face this trial. And Siegfried is essentially going to cast Bless. And also bless the rest of us while we're at it too, because why not? Warding Bond. And a motivational speech of 3rd level.
Give me a singular stealth check to get these spells off without others noticing your guys' spells. And you will have guidance for it, as you get tapped by the scepter during your speech.
9.
9. All right. Enough of these prayers. So very cute. Get on in there. Kind of pushes you in. You do get out next, but
So what did you cast on me again?
You're blessed. We have Warding Bond. And you also have Motivational Speech, which is 5 temporary hit points. 5 temporary hit points, advantage on wisdom saving throws. If you're hit by an attack, you have advantage on your next attack roll.
yeah, she like starts pushing you with the back of her hand towards the pen.
As she's pushing me, I grab onto Siegfried's red scarf thing around his neck. I say, "Don't let him eat me." Let go. Is it after misses or after I get hit? Did I get advantage?
After you get hit. Yeah.
Ready? I'm gonna hold my fists up and look toward the crowd.
Yeah.
Ready?
As everyone's,
he's gonna eat him.
It's me, Kettlebell.
as everyone's cheering and distracted, can I cast Shield of Faith?
Give me a stealth check, but it's not gonna be a shoo this time if you fail.
Oh no.
We do have bless though as well.
Yes, but I am also at a disadvantage, which I will
Bless
put
doesn't
as
give you anything for stealth checks.
Oh shoot! I always forget that it's attacks and saves.
I'm at a disadvantage because of my chainmail, but I will make that flat roll with an advantage. So this is just a roll.
I will tell you right now. DC is 19.
Oh, it's a late give one. Don't worry about it. I can tell you're cooking up something.
The chief just rolled a 19, so that's what you have to beat.
I mean, it's up to you. I'm not gonna actually stop you, but
It's a hefty roll you have to make.
Yeah. Can I stop?
If you rolled, you're casting it.
So I just slammed my dice. I didn't.
Oh, okay. You did actually roll it? Yeah, you don't have to then.
okay.
Yeah, you notice she's kind of eyeing you as you're getting ready to go give him the shield.
See
of
what
faith,
you
put
have
your
to make a
hands down.
speech.
I start Super Saiyan, ah! And I start growing large.
You kind of have to do it as you're stepping through because otherwise it won't fit. Because you see Grogar starts yelling as you're yelling and getting big too. Let's roll initiative.
Okay. Hey, that's not bad. 15.
15. Let me get some kind of fight up in here. Don't want to use the dog music again. Let's just use a classic. All right. If everybody else wants to roll initiative too, you can try things during this fight. Just know that you're being watched more now. It kind of will. The DC will lower a little bit because the fight's actually happening now, but you are being watched.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take off armor to do anything.
Yeah. Did anybody get above a 20? No. 2015.
15.
I got a 15 as well.
I got a 15 as well.
Oh,
Look at all of us.
You guys kind of all go at the same time, so you can kind of figure that out as you do it. And Benjamin, Siegfried, what'd you get?
5.
5. All right. You are going last, unfortunately. And I have to roll a couple of things here.
Like one of us should go get our griffins ready in case things go real bad.
All right.
The griffins are so far away.
Kelborn, Kevhorn, and Benjamin, you all go first.
Let me take out my armor.
That's gonna take so long.
Yeah, it does take like 10 minutes to take off armor.
Would it be quicker with my echo? If someone else helped me take...
It'll take 8 minutes if you do
Yeah, appreciably so.
Wait, hold on. You can switch positions with your echo, right?
Yes, but your Echo's wearing armor. You're not going to be able to switch out of your armor with your Echo. I'm
yeah,
not
that
gonna
would be
allow
cool, though. Like, come on. No, I will. I'll run up to... Did I go before this guy? Gorgru?
Yeah, you guys, the three of you go first. So everyone, if you guys don't have to do anything on your turn, I mean, I suggest Kelborn does, but you guys don't have to.
I run up to him. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Benjamin.
No, I'm just moving through the crowd. So I'm just like repositioning myself in the crowd.
Okay.
Hopefully out of the chiefess's eye.
Do you remember me? Hellborn.
Kelborn, food.
That's right. I give you food after you fall asleep when I hit you.
Give me persuasion.
Okay. Green die. I'm pulling out the green die. Wow, that is a 27.
27.
Ooh.
So what I'm gonna do, this isn't gonna make him like, because he is mad. I'm not gonna make this like fully. He just lays down as soon as you punch him.
Yeah.
But with the mouth of Grolantor, every time it's his turn, he has to roll to see what he does. I'm gonna replace one of those with being able to like help you in this fight, like work with you in this fight.
Okay. Ready? Here comes the fist. I'm gonna wind up and punch him.
All right.
Charging it up.
Unarmed to strike. Okay. Oh boy.
This is such a dumb plan.
Yeah, especially because I just rolled like a 12.
That's gonna miss. He like puts his hand in front of your hand.
You're blessed.
Oh yeah. Let me
Yeah,
add blast. I don't know if it'll matter, but that is a 13.
It's so bad. He puts his hand in front of yours. Don't punch me. Food.
Oh, you're supposed to fall asleep.
You have 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, I come back with the fist again. Come on. Oh, come on. Why now? That is a 15 plus bless. Hold on. 15, 18.
That'll hit.
Oh, okay, wow. I didn't think I'd hit that one. So you just do what? Your strength as
It's
your damage.
strength plus 1.
Strength plus 1. Okay, so that's
Yeah,
5
strength modifier plus 1.
5 damage plus I'm gonna use what's this thing called? Here it is. Once on each of your turns, one of your attacks with weapon or unarmed strike can deal an extra 1d6. So I'm gonna do a 1d6 added onto that. A 6.
Nice.
So
11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Very nice. So you punch him with the other hand as he blocks that one. Oh!
Listen, eat, fall asleep. I just say that every time I punch him. So that's my action. Sorry, I gotta figure out what I'm doing with my bonus action because I feel like, you know what? Action surge. I'm gonna punch more. 18. Oh, plus bless. 19.
That hits.
Okay. I'm gonna use that thing, or was it once per turn? Once on each of your turns, okay. So I'm just punching him instead, which is 5 damage.
5 damage.
One more attack. Oh, not great. Not great. Definitely not gonna hit. 9, 10, 13, yeah, doesn't it?
Yep, that misses. Benjamin, give me a stealth check as you try to make your way through the crowd here.
3.
You feel like the hand of the chief just come around you and kind of pull you closer. That, hey, stay and watch the fight, friend.
Oh, I was just trying to see some different viewpoints of the fight.
Well, don't get too far, huh? Anything from you, Kevlorn?
Sorry, I don't remember which pocket is it in.
I think
Left.
I said, yeah, left. Okay, I was about to say
Left.
Yeah, left pocket.
Which side is Benjamin on right now?
Benjamin is on the
Of
left.
her?
You're on the right. Siegfried is on her left.
See,
We don't.
I know, but if it starts getting a little bad on Kelvorn's part, maybe we should try
I
it.
see Kevhorn eyeing up the pocket. I'm immediately gonna spores him and say, if things start going too bad, I'm gonna summon the giant fist and say that she said punching was fine.
She also said spells were bad.
He said, as long as it was punching.
She didn't say anything about prayers, and she yelled at me.
This is emergency, like, situation. We're not to that point. He hasn't even gotten hit yet. He's fine.
How loud is the crowd right now?
Pretty loud. They were yelling.
Would my stealth be still at a disadvantage?
I'll say no.
No, okay.
Flat roll.
Can I stealthily be behind the chief test?
Do stealth check.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, you get behind her.
Crunching.
Sorry, no.
You're dead.
There's a fly flying around, so I was trying to grab it out of the air. I missed. All right. Anything else from the three of you?
Nope, that's it.
That is it for now.
All right, then we get to I wrote Grolantor, but that's the god. Grogor's turn.
And good night.
Let's see what he does. Mouth of Grolantor. Roll this dice.
I forgot this was the mechanic with this monster.
Whoa. These two punches. Oh! Boom! He gets to make one bite attack and two fist attacks on a random creature, which is you. So first one, he rolls a 17 for the bite.
Miss. This is the shield. Wait, is that yeah?
Fist.
And then I
Natural
want to
one.
riposte.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. That's a bless. 20 total.
Yeah, that's
Does this count as like a different turn? It says once on. No, it says once on your turn. It's not on my turn. Okay. So that's 5 damage then.
5 damage.
Easy.
All right, and then one of the punches misses with a natural 1. As he kind of winks at you for a second, make believable, then punches you right in the face for a what is this? A high number. 25 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
All right, get some dice out of the dice bag.
He said
Okay.
make believable.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
16 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Oh, okay.
You're resistant. Don't forget.
Right. So does
So
somebody
you
else take part of that?
Half. Yeah, you take half, and then the person that's bonded takes 8. So you take 8, they take 8. Did you warding bond him too?
Mm-hmm.
And what does your ring do then, Keflorn, as well? Because you have your ring on him too.
Any healing effects applied to me will be applied to Calboard. And I can activate a rune that makes Calborn do a crit.
Yeah.
Ooh. I can do 10 damage.
I mean,
For unarmed, we'll just double it because you don't roll dice for unarmed, but we'll just double it anyway.
Although I do get to roll that 1d6 a turn.
That's true. But yeah, punches you in the face, sends you reeling for a second, but you regather yourself for this fight to continue. Siegfried, it is your turn. Like to
I don't
anything?
know how you want to rule it, but my channel divinity, because it doesn't say anything about verbal components or any other components for that matter. But if I were to use Path to the Grave, I curse one creature, blah, blah, blah. The next time an ally of your hits the cursed creature, the creature has vulnerability to all of that attack's damage.
It is called channel. Okay, cool. I was getting Paladin off Mike. Wait a minute.
Because the way I've been playing it is empowering whoever is attacking.
Yeah, I can say you do that without using verbal.
Cool.
That means this thing
I'll
has
do
a
that
lot of HP.
Because like specifically like turn on dead, you have to present your holy symbol and speak a prayer. So if it doesn't say anything in the channel divinity, then you're good to go.
Cool. So, Kelborn, you feel some energy radiating throughout you. That's
Alright.
all I got.
All right, that's all you got. It's back to the three boys, Kelborn, Kevhorn, and Benjamin.
I'm not going to do anything currently. I'm just waiting because the fight seems to be going okay for right now.
So the powering up thing, the punch Kevhorn was talking about, was that making something a crit?
Yes.
Yeah, he chooses to make something a crit for you.
Okay.
Which is why I told you to give me a
Right.
signal or tell me whenever you want it.
This is Siegfried is powering him up. Perhaps this is because the next hit you do, he will be vulnerable to all of the damage.
I say, I kind of say to Grogor, have you ever had mustard before?
Mustard, what?
It's a delicious sauce. I'll give it to you after this string of attacks if you knock out. If you go
I'll
down.
knock you out, cover you mustard. Got it.
No, damn it. Smack. Not great. Probably gonna miss. Let me
Plus?
roll the d4. So that I think it still misses. So that's 8 plus 8, 16.
That hits.
Okay, sweet.
It's just
He's
a big guy. He's not wearing armor.
He's just a naked guy in a in a pit.
So we'll say that one is just the 5 damage. Yeah, 5 damage on that.
Okay.
And then I come in with another attack.
So that 5 turns into 10 because it's the next attack he's vulnerable to.
It's this attack that is the vulnerable attack.
It's the first attack that hits him that he's vulnerable to.
Oh, okay. Can we make that one the crit then? I'll say it to Kevhorn. Hey, this one.
Okay, yeah, I'll make it a crit.
All right.
All
So in
right.
that case, I add my d6.
Okay.
So
it's
that's
20
10.
right now.
So that's 10 plus 4. Oh, 20? Right, because he's,
Because
right.
he's
20.
vulnerable to it, then it crits.
4. So I rolled 2 4s for 8.
Okay, yeah. Because he's
So
vulnerable to
30,
that damage.
so
too,
24.
right?
16. So, right?
36
That'd be
total.
32.
36 total.
Damn.
Because he
that-
took... Wait,
Wouldn't it
no.
be 32?
Yes, because it's 8, doubled for a crit to 16, doubled again for vulnerability to 32.
And then
So that's
20 on top of
the
that.
20.
52
52.
damage.
You just,
Whoa!
shit, you just
Clobber this man.
yeah, describe how this punch looks. This is a big ass punch.
I tried to do it the easy way. Alright. And I bring the fist back and I punch him right in his gut. And I feel like he vomits up some of this cow from earlier.
You get covered in undigested cow meat as it throws up on you, and he like buckles over, and it looks like he's gonna fall. And then he looks up at you. still hungry. Just barely standing.
I told you what you had to do. And now I'm going to go in for my next punch. Roll the bless with it so I don't forget. This one's much better. It's going to hit. It's an 18 plus 8 plus 2.
Describe how you knock him out. He's got 1
Oh
HP,
shit,
baby.
wait, really?
Yeah.
Fuck. After he keels over, he bends down with that stomach punch and retches, and then I just take one more and clock him in the face to knock him to the ground.
You see, like the full arms just like go limp as he goes leaning backwards and falls backwards and hits the ground. Dust flies up, and you hear a silence among the crowd.
I start, and I'm gonna say this in giant. Champion of the Hill Giants.
You see
And
everyone.
like try to get it like as a chant for all of these giants around us.
Do a persuasion.
I'd love to, absolutely love to.
Could I start hearing that? Could I just chant with him and give him a help action?
I am saying it in giant.
Oh, never mind. I'm useless.
Why am I rolling like shit on all of my charisma checks?
Could you use bless?
I can't use it.
Yeah, it says check. You don't get blessed.
That's still a 16, but I rolled a fucking 3.
You hear from the back of the crowd just, yeah, champion.
Son of a bitch.
It's just like silence.
And then
You hear a couple of them kind of talking, and she's like, "Oh, what do we do now? We gotta find another mouth, I guess."
I reach into my bag of holding and I take out that little bag of mustard. I'm gonna put it right on the chest of Krogor. And then I'll walk over to Hunda.
I will say, Kelborn, as you kind of look up from your knockout, you do see that this frost giant with all the heads on him was kind of like pushing his way to the crowd towards where Benjamin was heading, but then it stopped after the fight ended, kind of looked at you, and it's just watching now. It seems to was making his way towards Benjamin, but stopped as you make your way over towards Hunda.
Alright, Hunda. I told you I could do it in your honor.
Oh, you did. You're a very big, strong guy, huh?
So how about that totem?
Okay. She like leans over and just rips her pocket open. Like the stitching just snaps and puts her hand in. All right, you touch this, and then later you touch me.
I knew it was coming. It was bad. It was just bad.
Hunda, wow, that's such a great hiding spot. I would have never thought to look
Oh, yeah.
there.
Nobody looks there. It's very smart.
But I would have found it eventually tonight.
Oh, yeah.
I'll grab the totem.
You feel power start to course into your self, and I will send you your Hill Giant totem.
Let's go.
Edit in player's journal.
Yes, let's go out of here.
Kelborn. Save. You now have it in your journal.
Okay.
I did beef. So everybody else's have been what the book suggested. I beefed up Hill Giants because it sucked. It was so bad.
Okay.
So I gave it a little bit extra.
Okay, I like bad.
Well, it was if you eat
Just
food
kidding.
during your short rest, you heal all the way or something like
Yeah.
that. So I'm like,
does
no,
suck.
let's not have that be it. It's very Hill Giant coded, but compared to all the other totems, I was like, okay.
Okay, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's have a feast tonight. Me and my group, we're gonna go get our griffins and we're gonna eat them tonight.
Yes, we will eat tonight, and whichever giant throws up first is the new mouth of Grolantor.
Yeah!
Reluctant cheering from all the giants.
Yeah.
Catthorn will waddle over to you and just tap his cleansing stone on you because you are gross.
Thank you. Alright, let's go get our birds so we can roast them.
Yeah, you see, I just got what you said. You see, the princess comes over to you, kind of looking worried off into the crowd to the other side of the ring. It's like, yes, I'll escort you to your birds. As she kind of follows behind you.
Where are our birds are outside of the camp, and in a safe location. So if you can escort us to the edge of camp, I believe we'll be able to make our way out back here after that.
Of course, yes. As you like getting a little further away, she's like, that everlasting one was eyeing you up. I didn't want him trying to pick a fight with you on your way out.
Hey, what was his deal?
I mean, just wants to fight you, prove himself. I don't know.
If depending on how word travels, we did kill their Jarl, and I claimed their totem.
They were getting worried the Jarl hadn't returned yet.
Yeah, he's not going to. He's at the bottom of the chasm, I think.
It's good though. Keep the frost giants off guard for a little bit. I mean, my father will probably just control them until they find a new Jarl.
Yeah, that was a while ago, a few days, a week or two, something like that. I don't know. Can giants sense the power of totems?
Not really, no.
Okay. I wasn't sure if he could sense that I had claimed it.
Possibly.
Great. Really appreciate this escort and all the information you have provided.
Of course, I'll get you information as I can. Yes, I know my other sister went to the fire giants to see how they're going.
Do you know where? I don't think we have a strict location for them.
The fire giants?
Yes, let me just double check.
Yeah, let me pull you guys over the map. I think we do.
We just know it is under the storm horns. Do you have any more information about that?
I mean, their kingdom is vast under there. It takes up the majority of the storm horns.
Okay, so it's probably just... okay, so we'll just have to track down an entrance as we get closer.
Is that sister also against us, or?
She's with my father fully, yes. All right, well, best be on your way before something goes awry.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Again, thank you very much. And if you know of anything, please let us know. We may have a way to get in contact with you. I don't know. We haven't decided fully on that yet.
All right.
Wait, also, what do they want in Waterdeep?
I mean, it's one of the largest of the small folk cities. If they're able to take that easily, the rest of them will fall.
Right.
All right. Be safe.
Thank you.
Totally.
You as well.
Partially bows and starts going back to her tent.
I will start bringing us to where the griffins are. Having Huey, pseudo lead us there.
Yeah. You guys get back to your griffins easily enough. Your owlbear as they're landing.
Your buffs that you did, those things, whatever you call that, incredible.
Yes. Great job, all of you. That was fantastic.
We should just punch people more often.
Let's stick to the sword if you can use it. I think you're still better with your sword.
Right. So let's bring the birds back and go cook them. Nope. Oh, all right. I'm just messing with you.
Do you really want to
No.
fuck the hill giant?
No, I don't. No, that's
Okay.
no. All right. So what are we doing? Are we going down the water deep to go warn the locals?
I feel like it would be better if we went to Neverwinter to start with to let them know that this is a ruse, and they may be able to better prepare Waterdeep. We at least have some contacts in Neverwinter and may be able to speak to the appropriate people.
Oh, if wait, did they say that there were some people who were still going to attack Neverwinter from further north, or no?
I don't believe so. I think they're just waiting for all of the reinforcements to arrive
So,
here.
Here's the plan. We tell Neverwinter about the attack on Waterdeep, and if they wait a little bit, they can come up from behind. When they try to assault Waterdeep, Waterdeep has their defenses ready for the hill giants, and then Neverwinter can come up from behind and be a bit of a pincer attack.
Yes, certainly. Yeah, however, I think that is beyond our logistics of how the cities wish to defend themselves, but that's certainly a good plan to offer to them. But yeah, I think since we are here and have some contacts, we should start in Neverwinter, and then they can alert Waterdeep and kind of formulate a plan between those cities as to how they wish to handle it. At least Waterdeep won't be caught unawares now, which is something.
Sounds good.
All right. Mount up on your griffins and take flight. Heading over to Neverwinter from the other side of the Neverwinter Wood. It will be getting like dusk as you arrive to Neverwinter. You see the sunsets in the west. You see the sun setting behind the city as you approach over the ocean.
Are we sure in
and you-
Faerun that's how it works?
Yeah, it's essentially Earth. Toril is.
World, right?
Yeah, how are you guys enter? Are you just flying in the city, or you entered from the outside like normal folk, or?
Enter like normal folk. We're not going to fly into the city and get shot down by archers.
Yeah, you enter. You get off your griffins and walk them through the gate with other people coming in from working outside of the city during the day, and you get into Neverwinter as the sun's starting to dip below the horizon.
You guys can go ahead, but let me go say hi to my family.
Yes, I think we can rest for tonight and start making a strategy of people to speak to and everything like that to take care of in the morning. Most people don't like to be disturbed as night falls. And we have time. The giants aren't moving tonight, so we have time.
Your family here.
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Definitely go say hi.
This is where it all started, too. Very bittersweet.
Yes, indeed.
Felt like just yesterday we were missing against rock grubs.
Honestly, that should have been an indication of how this all was going to go, because it started off really rough, but we did pull it out in the end.
Well, it's not ended yet.
All right. Before we get to Kev Horn and his family, what are the rest of you doing for the evening?
I am doing something that I'm trying to find notes on that I thought I had somewhere, but I don't have it now. So if others wish to go right ahead.
So what are you doing tonight, Siegfried? What do you do for fun in places like this?
Well, I planned on visiting the Hall of Justice. It's been some time since I've been there.
You're native to Neverwinter, correct?
No, I'm from Baldur's Gate.
Oh, that's right. Baldur's Gate.
I was sent here to help deal with a disease that was going on.
Right, that. Mm-hmm.
And I wish to check with the other clerics to see if they found anything since then. Maybe get myself some new robes.
Clerics, eh?
Yes, the Hall of Justice is Tyr's temple, part of the Triad.
You mind if I tag along?
Of course, I'd love to have company.
Great.
All right.
I will meet up with you all shortly. I have some people in town I can speak to so that we might be able to talk to some higher ups in the city, higher up than a guard captain, perhaps. Although he may be helpful to us as well.
Do we want to meet back at the Iron Flagon?
Yes, that will work.
All right. Let's go with Siegfried and Kelborn first to the Hall of Justice. Oh, let me get you guys on the Neverwinter map. Actually, we haven't been there in a hot second. So you make your way over towards the Hall of Justice, and you enter in. You just there's not very many people here. It's late at night. The lamp fires are burning, keeping this place decently lit. But as you do enter, you do see a couple of the clerics that are in this entry space kind of look over to you with a. They look over to you and kind of start to approach you.
Oh, good evening. Apologies for barging in so late.
Oh, I mean, all are welcome. What is it we can do for you?
My name is Siegfried. I was here quite a bit while ago helping to deal with the rot grubs
Yes,
that were going on.
Yes.
And I was wondering if any other information had been found since then.
We've haven't found any more nests, but we were able to cure those that still had some rot grub infection, and it's been removed from the city. Sorry for asking, but does something ail you, brother?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I forget that I have these, and his wings will kind of flutter for a second. Turns out I am in Aasimar.
Oh, and who is your divine heritage?
Well, I'm not entirely sure.
All right. Well, all are welcome here, and of course you did help us, of course. Is there anything else we can help you with?
I was wondering if I could get some new robes. I know I'm a follower of Vilmater, but we're all brothers and sisters nonetheless.
Of course, yes, we can supply you some new robes. Kind of nods to the other, and they hurry off to grab some robes for you.
And then Siegfried will just go to the coffers and donate some of his money towards that, which doesn't have much left, but I'll toss in 9 silver.
Yeah, they bring you back some clean beige robes to put on.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Thank you. It's been quite the journey.
It looks like it. And you, friend.
Oh.
Do you seek counsel?
I mean, my mother, she's suffered with an ailment all her life, or not all of her life, but for some time now. I just figured while I was here, I'd see if you might know anything about it.
What are her symptoms?
Well, there's quite a few. Don't know if it's associated, but often she does say she has cryptic nightmares. She used to be very, she was born with, like, the ability to use magic and, very gifted at it, but, since coming down with this, her, when she would try to use magic, it was like it would, drain the life force from her. And, you know, then there's chills, there's sweat, there's sickness.
Can I roll for this too? Because I think this is the first time Siegfried has actually heard Kelborn mention anything about it.
Yeah, you can roll medicine.
Ooh.
But mostly
And
she's
extra slow.
lethargic and
I got a 27.
27. It sounds very dire. It's nothing that I've heard of, but it doesn't sound good. Would you be able to bring her here?
oh, I don't know. She's very far away. The town of Greenest.
Oh, yes, that is a very far travel, and not one for one in her state. Siegfried, as you hear these symptoms, you feel almost like a tearing at the back of your mind, as you hear a voice, "That's mine."
Siegfried will try to keep some composure after hearing this.
And you continue to hear it's not a monologue, but it's like very, what's the word? Rhetorical statements being said. So this is one of your pantheons. And you feel like a scanning around the room. Just like saying questions out loud, but not looking for answers from you about your surroundings.
I imagine Siegfried's also kind of looking around, maybe looking a little, not like his normal self as he's trying to seek.
Once again, when the cleric turns to you, Siegfried, are you sure you're all right, brother? I know you've taken on new appearances, but is everything okay?
Well, maybe you could be of assistance. I know not who or where I was born from, but with enough help, maybe we can locate the origin.
Saying that you aren't a descendant of one of the gods of our world.
No. I know not who she is, but she's not from here.
I pose caution to you as you look into this. There's strange divine magics about you. Enough that I can sense it as you walked in.
What do you mean?
Whoever is reaching out to you as you gain these new characteristics, very dark and mysterious magics. Just be cautious, brother. I don't want you falling into something you aren't ready for.
Of course. I suppose maybe another time then. Have you heard of any words from Father Albert since I've been gone? I sent him letters while I was here.
I have not personally, but possibly checking in the morning.
Have you ever heard of gods from other places having reach here?
There have been cases, but it's usually not that of good tidings.
How do they go about it?
They usually find some way to gain foothold here through worship from those in our realm, or using their divine powers to force their way in. But those are the ill intent gods.
Do they need?
Why do you think?
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead, Gelborn.
No, I want to hear what you're going to say, because I think it might bounce off of what I was going to say.
Well, I was wondering why they would send myself, in this case, and Aasimar to a different plane.
Maybe that's how they were trying to make a foothold here.
Do gods need bodies?
Not necessarily.
Physical forms?
Only if they were trying to directly interact with with us, but usually not.
So you think that I could be a tether?
Possibly. Without knowing this god or their intents, I don't know if that was what they intended by sending you here, but it seems still that would be highly plausible.
Do other gods take it lightly when a foreign god tries to fiddle their way in?
Not typically, no. It does depend on, again, the god's intent when they're here, and if their divinity clashes with another's, especially if they were to try and rule over the same domains, they probably end up having to fight for it.
Siegfried, do you know what domain your goddess might rule over?
I feel like I did a check for this already, and I don't think I knew.
I don't think so, no.
But that being said, these clerics that are standing in front of us, can I tell like how high up in the cleric chain they are? Like, are they pretty?
They're the night shift, so they're not super high up.
Okay.
They all like stoned. Whoa, man! Like you're like a god from another place, man.
I'm so good at my job, I can do it stoned, man.
Siegfried's gonna spores over to Kelborn. No offense to these two, but we may find some better answers in the morning with a higher priest.
That's understood.
All right. So you two kind of wrap up your stuff at the Hall of Justice. Benjamin, what are you doing?
Benjamin is trying to leverage any and all influence and favors he has in this city to get a meeting with the most high powerful noble that he can. So I have Zentarum contacts, I have my court functionary feature from being a courtier, So the court functionary, knowledge of how bureaucracies functions lets you gain access to the records and inner workings of any noble court or government you encounter. You know who the movers and shakers are, whom to go to for favors you seek, and what the current intrigues of the group are. So I'm trying to anything I can get. I have a couple of contacts in the cities that work for nobles, work for other people that I had sent you. I can give you those names. But trying to get as high up the ladder as we possibly can. I'll name drop the captain of the guard that we've sent supplies here, that we helped out in the city, all that type of stuff to try and get
future king of the Feywild, Springport.
Yeah, I think Benjamin goes to the Zentarum base that's in the city that he's worked out of here before, and is giving the lowdown to his contact there, and then writing up letters to the couple of contacts he has in the couple of courts and stuff to see if he can get a meeting related to all this giant stuff, and very shortly, but to the point without giving too much away of what we've encountered and what we can provide.
Give me a persuasion.
Okay. Could I have advantage because of my feature?
Yes.
Okay, that's finally a better fucking roll. Although I still rolled a 2 on one of them.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 28 persuasion.
You speak with your contact in the Zentarum. I mean, we might be able to get you counsel with Lord Protector at the highest, but he's real buttoned up on who meets him. Might take a few days.
I mean, honestly, depending on how it works out, we may have a few days. I'll have to talk with some of my other companions how long we wish to spend here. But also, if we can speak to someone slightly lower quicker, they may be able to bend his ear to meet with us as well. I'm just trying to get as powerful of eyes on this so that everyone is as well prepared as possible. I probably give my Zentarum contact a little bit more information, just so he can also then start spreading out that information to all of their contacts as well.
Yeah, we can see if we can get a Lord's ear or something for you.
Yeah, obviously nothing will happen tonight. I'll speak with my people and see how long we wish to spend here, and then get back to you on our timeline.
How much do you tell them of the goings-ons of what's happening with the giants?
I let him know that the siege outside of the city here is a ruse, and that they are going to be marching south to Waterdeep at some point. That's probably about all that I tell him, but I let him know that it's a ruse here. We need to start planning other things. That's probably about as much as I let him know.
Yeah, he's well, you could get quite a bit of money for that kind of information, or quite a bit of power. So I hope you're using your leverage correctly here.
I'm very much hoping to be a well-respected savior adventurer of the city along with my group, who happens to be living in Neverwinter currently, and it's always nice to receive compensation for these types of events that will be saving a great many people.
If you can get this information straight to Ivern Elgondar, that'd be insane. As soon as you hear the name Ivern, it's like your soul jumps through your body and you feel a presence slam against the wall of your soul, as if now all attention of your patron is running through you. And then we're going to cut to Kefhorn. Kefhorn.
Wow.
You're walking down the docks. Most people have cleared out to this point, heading to your house. You can hear the waves gently lapping against the brick below as you make your way to your house. Is there anything you're doing as you're walking to your house?
Looking out to the sea.
Yeah. A gentle night. Waves are rolling in lightly.
Being reminded of wanting to be, I don't know, something to about. but also being reminded that Iriandra is somewhere in the depth, lurking, trying to spawn.
You're thinking of this deity, one of the many that are after you, but her reasons for wanting you different from many of the others. You don't notice as you accidentally walk through a spider web hanging from one of the merchant booths. Just kind of gets on your face and your hair a little bit.
You.
Have either cleanse stone it away or get it off of you as you continue to your house.
Yeah.
Right. You get to your house. You knock on the door. Mother
Yes.
answers. Wait, go in.
Pizza
Hello?
delivery.
Oh, did you order pizza again? No, I didn't order pizza. They didn't have anchovies last time. You know.
Ew.
Is that our son?
Even though I'm a fisherman. Ew.
You open your mother opens the doors. It hugs you, brings you inside. What do you do in here?
My group. We've decided to travel back here and decided to give you guys a visit.
Oh, it's so good to see you again. We were so worried when you were sending such vague notes from out on the road from who knows where.
A lot was going on. I didn't sell my previous trident, right? No, I don't think I've ever sold anything.
I think you did sell that trident.
Damn. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, you sold it in Silvery Moon, I think.
Money's money.
Are you hungry? We already had dinner, but I can make you something. We've got fish.
I'm not too hungry after what I just saw.
Okay.
Undigested cow.
What?
What? Who said that? But I missed you guys and all that, but there's just something been on my.
What is it? We've missed you too, but something we can help with? Is your adventuring?
Did you
Are your
guys
friends leaving
notice anything weird with me when I was growing up?
You were always. You had your imaginary friends a little too late into life, but other than that,
Have you ever
were a
seen
good
them?
kid. No.
Can I insight check? $22.
Yeah, they've never seen him.
I jump scared them. No,
With the version of their son.
I'm not gonna show them that vision. That haunts me. Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I did miss you guys.
Oh, what? No, sorry. I was talking.
I did miss you guys though.
Oh, yes. We missed you too. Are you spending the night then, or do you have to get back?
You
to
guys don't mind?
Of course not. Your room.
Did you guys
is
already rent
exactly
out my
how-
room?
No, not yet. They start next week.
Well,
No, we left it.
my stuff.
We left it exactly as it was. We
Okay.
thought you were going to be coming back eventually. When you just up and left without word.
Hey,
But you're an adult. You're allowed to live your life. But you're always welcome home.
oh my God. They're like the parents from Pokemon.
Parent.
Parent. There's parents in Pokemon sometimes. I don't know. Do I tell them? Do I not tell them? They don't know anything about it. Telling them won't do anything. But yeah, I'll just catch up with them. Leave out some more dire god information out of the conversation. And my dead friend.
Yeah, we spend
And I won't tell them about the prince, the king to be that I'm with. He didn't expect nobody invitations.
Your parents tell you about the fishing and how good it's been. They've been doing pretty well, making a name for themselves here. And eventually, you end up going to bed for the night. And as you're drifting off to sleep, give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Didn't Warding Bond give me some bonus saving throws?
I think you're too far away.
Oh, it didn't.
I think
I'm-
that one's on Celeborn anyway, not you.
Yeah. Didn't. Wisdom. That is a +0. Oh! 2.
Two. As you're drifting off into sleep, you start to feel like a little bit itchy, almost like skittering over your arms and legs, but you're unable to like reach down to wipe it away or scratch at it. You feel it starting to cover your body. As you feel your mind start to almost be enwrapped, and you hear a sultry voice that I don't have reach into your minds. Pathetic. Man.
What?
You kill my daughter and you give away the gifts that you take from her.
Was that the one that took the... Wait, what did I throw away?
You think you are worthy of these powers you wield. All these gods want you. For what? But I could help you in your quests. There are people that look for you even now. People that could help you.
Am I able to...
Oh,
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Am I able to see this deity?
You actually start to see something appear in front of you. You start to see dank. I mean, yeah, they are dank and like wet cave walls with fungus growing on them. And you feel as this voice is talking to you, you feel it echo, or you can hear it echoing through these tunnels, and you can you feel compelled to walk towards it, and you aren't able to stop yourself as you are following after this voice. Give me another wisdom saving throw, this time at advantage.
Oh, okay. Not 20.
Nat 20. You see as appearing in front of you, the echo that's covered in webbing and like drained of life essence puts his hand on your chest to stop you from going forward. As you stop and you hear the voice in your mind again. You even need them to help you. Your limitless potential saving you again. They couldn't save themselves, so they save you.
What is going on?
We're getting wild in mid-season, baby.
I just wanted to nap. I can't remember her name at all. And I'm using a new book, so I can't look through my notes.
It's Lolf.
I don't know why my brain was like Lotte.
Elote, is that what you
Not-
said? Dude, so
No,
good.
just Lotte.
Oh, okay. Elote is so good.
Lol. Lol. But I'm also trying to figure out what GIF I threw away.
She was saying it in a general term to your party, not necessarily that you threw.
Oh. Girl, I had nothing to do with that. Back. Just because you can talk to me and abuse me.
You do feel like your sense is coming back to you, but you are still in this cave and your echo is holding you from going forward.
What potential is it you deities seek from me?
I can answer any questions you have, including these totems that you seek.
In exchange for what?
Come to me. And the cave around you begins to dissipate as you wake up in a sweat in your bed. Still dark. Hear the waves lapping against the shore outside. And that's where we'll end the session. So, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Glory of the Giants and a bunch of God stuff. I hope everybody enjoyed. Be sure to follow my players and, of course, Swindler's Den on all of his various social medias. And we will see you all next time. Let's keep making stories together, everybody.